それはこの世で最も大きな虚構。魔法より魔法に近い私のプロイキッシャーたち。さあ、ごっこ遊びを始めましょう。フェイトグランドオーダー魔法使いの夜コラボレーション。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. We have the bonus content of this event. I don't know if I mentioned last time because it's been a little bit, but I have been grinding those special, time-limited quests, and I managed to get my whole team, all three of the Mahoyos, up to 10, 10, 10. Which took a bit, also level 100. It took a bit, but we're kind of in a solid spot. I also, I was like, why am I saving Tomoe Gozen, like leveling her up on camera? No one cares. It's Tomoe Gozen. I leveled her up. She's at max level 2. So, hey, well, max level for, I didn't give her grails. Don't worry. That'd be stupid. Hey, if you like Tomoe Gozen, go for it. But I'm saving those grails for, I don't even know really who at this point, though. I think the next thing I'm going to do is start trying to get my saber up to 120. I think that's the next thing, because I can do that now that I have 4 of her. Anyways, we have here several of the sort of bonus missions. We have the Great Monster Outbreak, 16 Cursed Souls. We have the Great Monster Outbreak, Deceived by Wicked Dwarves. And Great Monster Outbreak, the Tongue-Cutting Evil Fox. I'm also thinking, as a way to, freshen things up, my plan is pretty much, I think what I'll do is I will do a, every time we go into a battle thing, that's when I'll read the quest stuff, the bond profiles. Because then that way, it's not just, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's actually a story here. A powerful ghost that targets tongues has appeared. If it cuts out your tongue and renders you unable to speak, it'll strip you bare. As a tongue-cutting sparrow. Even for someone drowning in greed, that's way too aggressive. Why do humans always think the grass is greener? When combating ghosts, you'll be inflicted with skill seal, so be prepared to counter. Be careful as the enemy will remove buffs. Oh, that's not fun. Regardless, I think Bazit can do good stuff, so that's why I'm going to go with Bazit here. So yeah, my plan is pretty much, we're going to go with our team here, except I'm going to switch on you, because you could be very useful, to you, because you can do stuff to them, right? These two, you'll be helping out. Good stuff. So, let's get reading some of the profiles while we're here. So, Alco's first. We can give it a read. Then we can listen to music. Do you have a different profile when I do this? Nope. The newest and most junior magician, of whom there are only 5 in the world, a former ordinary high schooler, Alco led a normal life uninvolved in the world of Magecraft until middle school, and she inherited her legacy. Yeah, we read that already. Let me just see here. Is this just... Okay, we're on regular Alco there. So, from Witch on the Holy Night, Japan, lawful good, she's human when normal and star when super, gender female, a reliable big sister sort of person who always sticks to her belief. She's a girl you can find anywhere, special in her own way. Alco is the second daughter of the Aozaki, a lineage of heretic mages in Misaki. Heretic? That's interesting. Huh. Her elder sister was intended to succeed line, so Alco lived her life uninvolved with Magecraft till she was 15. She had no objection to the arrangement, feeling that she lucked out by pushing all the annoying family affairs on her sister. Raised by warm, loving parents and being close to her magician grandfather, the only aspect of Magecraft Alco understood was a mage's mindset. During Alco's second year of middle school, her sister suddenly vanished, and Alco was named the heir to Aozaki magic the same day as her high school commencement. She was sent to live in a mansion belonging to the daughter of the Kuonji, a family with which the Aozaki had good relations. Alco repeatedly clashed with the mistress of the house, Alice, but after many twists and turns, they formed a partnership. Under Alice's instruction, Alco was trained in the basic skills of a mage. Her grandfather drilled the mage's mindset, so Alice had nothing to do with that. While defending her territory from dastardly mages seeking to seize their family's territory, Alco served as a new student council president of her high school, where she was tasked with helping a new transfer student settle in, Shizuki Sojiro, thus began one headache after another. Personality: logical and forceful, assertive and rational, a tyrannical but decent person who seeks perfection in everything she does and dislikes relying on others. Aoko is a cool yet heroic type who recognizes strength and is frustrated by weakness, but won't abandon the weak. Her demeanor is full of spirit and wit, but she sets out to thoroughly complete her commitments. She does not pull her punches. While she acknowledges that good sense and common wisdom are merely what society deems correct, she still abides by those conventions since becoming a mage and decides what choices to make as a person on a case-by-case basis. Aoko will place 2 choices on a scale and pick the one that weighs more to her. She essentially prioritizes her way of life over that of others. No, prioritize would not be the word for it. If she was capable of that, then she would have joined the ranks of magicians very much sooner. Aoko has a very curious nature, so she's very attentive to others' words and behavior. She'll listen even if she isn't actually interested. In general, she'll hear what anyone has to say. She isn't used to tiptoeing around people's weaknesses, perhaps because she's too used to stonewalling others. Tends to overthink things, constrained by various theories and logic, but Aoko ultimately believes in the acts upon which she deems right. Someone once told her whatever you do ends up serving the greater good, which can be taken as either sarcasm or praise. Apparently, she still holds that as something to take a little pride in. Territory Creation E. She has no savings to her name and no workshop to call home. Oh my goodness. When she's in a pinch, her life hack is to yoink whatever she needs from her sister. Wait, that's really funny. That's a funny idea of item construction. Just, gonna grab that. Magician C. One of the few existing magicians. Grants the following resistance. Magic resist, destiny, instant death resist, time resist, and anti-enforcement. Nice. Deploy Magic Bullet EX. Skill manifests after Ako's transformed using your Noble Phantasm. Magic Circuit Rotation A. A unique magic circuit which makes it possible to prove the 5th magic. Never runs out of magical energy. Said to be an essential component of extraterrestrial travel. Huh. Okay. Huh. The 5th magic, the rotating magic circuit, is a part of extraterrestrial travel. Huh. Load Magic Bullet B, simple magecraft that allows magic energy odd generated within Aoko's body as bullets. While Aoko is average to below average at most forms of magecraft, her magic bullets are peerless in their speed, precision, and destructive power. She's the magic bullet champion of the magecraft world. I can't take this seriously because I just think of the little... When I hear magic bullet, I think of the slap chop equivalent, you know? Like the slap chop's the thing you slap, but the magic bullet, well, that's a blender. And I have one, and it's fine. So... The Magic of Youth, a mental buff which turns the hopes and dreams everyone has when they are younger into motivational power. Grants plot armor to one member of your party. When used on herself, Aoko experiences a eureka moment. When used on others, she becomes a mentor who guides lost boys and girls in the future. Okay, so this is the buff of, like, with Shikitono. So, Aoko is an action alien, but by some twist of fate, her feats earned her this status and stuck her with this paradoxical label of star. What did she do? This skill manifests when she becomes Super Aoko. It is the skill of the same name before her transformation turned into a passive magic circuit orbit, a transcendental magic circuit said to manifest upon proving the 5th magic. It generates colossal magical energy, but no one else can understand the formula or theory by which it does so. Even Aoko doesn't have the idea. On the other hand, Zelrech, wielder of the 2nd magic, figured out with a single glance at Super Aoko. When did they meet? When did they meet? I need to know that! Find the Milky Way EX, a devious fighting style only Super Aoko is capable of, shuts out all external interference by overlaying time travel effects from her body 0.1 seconds into the past and future onto her body, grants invincible, anti-enforcement defense is a passive skill, insanely broken, and loads 6 magic bullets. First star, here and beyond, beginning and end. May the signal reach the lone star gleaming in the void. Unfinished blue, retrograde galaxy redshift. Swaps Aoko with a future version of herself using the effect of the 5th magic, roughly put, a noble phantasm transformation. After the transformation, she's called Super Aoko. Gains 2 passive skills, as well as changes her attack, HP skills to noble phantasm. She even gets her own soundtrack. Earthlight Starbow. Super Aoko's noble phantasm, the greatest magic bullet the Aoko of this time is able to fire. A battle-ending spell, finality. Aoko's super form always looks the same, but subtle internal alterations take place every time she assumes it. When she changes times, exactly how far in the future she swaps herself with varies depending on the circumstance. Oh, interesting. Aoko appears in Afterwitch on the Holy Night as a magician from the future, here to solve the incidents at the Kumano Hot Springs. After many twists and turns, the case finally was closed, and she returned from whence she came with one misunderstanding. Shizuki Sojiro's death at Kumano Hot Springs in 1999. Aoka believes Sojiro died to protect Alice, calmly deducing that the only reason that tough-as-nails Sojiro would lose his life is for Alice's sake. She feels slightly resentful, but it's unknown. Oh. So, Sojiro did it for... Because, right, Sojiro did it for her, but she thinks she... God, this polycule... You're so... Oh, you guys. You guys. Anyways, do we have anything that increases our buff removal? Debuff immune? Nullify buff? No. I don't think there's one that makes it so that you can get debuff immune or whatever. Or rather, buff removal. I don't think so. This is close to leveling up. Wait. Remove all mental debuff. Oops. It's okay. Should probably just keep leveling up the new one we got. Already level 7. I guess my question is, do we have one that I can do on you? Let's see here. If I go with filter, we want buff removal resist up. Do we have anything for that? We do. 20%. 20%. Okay, so this is the best one for that. Okay. We do that. That might work. Bringing my own Bazit here then for after. Actually, I should probably do... I should probably give you just attack up, honestly. Because you'll be helping out with that. Especially because I have MLB'd it. Because I got some extra copies. Yeah. Because even if you're just out there doing damage, right? Because this will do... increase attack by 200%. You're at 300% attack up. Yeah. If I can get you to pop your stuff right away, you might just do crazy stuff. Because who cares about buffs if you're super Aoko, you know? Let's give it a go. Let's give her a go. I'll also then, after this, I'm going to go to my room and read the lines there too. That's the next thing we'll do. I'm just thinking of doing it this way to sort of make it be a bit more fair, right? We're not just reading for a long time. Gotta go back and forth. And we'll see what these bonus battles entail. These ones I'm not too worried about. I have heard things about this, I think the second of those battles. Okay, it is you. Alright, I'll make a nice cut skill seal. Well, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Well, let's just get you guys... We got 3 turns and no skills, huh? Let's get you guys maybe getting some stuff here then. I guess I should have seen that, huh? Yeah, go for her. Don't go for her. Thank you. I mean, we could honestly, if we get a good Aoko combo, we might be able to just straight up, like, break your gauge anyways. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, done. Nice. Okay. You can squeeze more out. Oh, because probably we already had skill guard on. Oh no! You take meter! That sucks. Actually, it's fine, because check this out. Check this out. Give that. Give that. Give that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Super Aoko time. In a second. It's time travel power, so it doesn't matter. This delayed time will be offset to later. All right. Let's see some big combos here. Dude. The fact it gives the melty background for the super is pretty great. Okay, oh, that's a little annoying. Okay, we need to get you going with your stuff, huh? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna get this, because you don't have much left here. This gives anti-enforcement, right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. You can dodge, and you can pop this on yourself at least. Pop this. We can then pop this. If we break her gauge, then you can still do stuff next turn. So we'll definitely want to try that there. We'll go with push attack caster. Let's go 1, 2. Yeah, if we do this, this should do it there for sure. Okay. So then... Nice, that broke. Yeah, we need to get her special, and then we can clear it with Castoria. Let yourself be... Oh, never mind! They weren't joking about the removing... Uh-oh! Whoopsie-doopsie! It's okay, we got a second set in the back there we can use after, too. Remove attack. Someone survived. It was Mananan who can counter. Okay. Oh, the music stops when she dies. Oh, she got a couple off. Okay. Hey, that's fine. We can still do this with our back lineup. Yeah. Right? Hey, guess what? It's the same group almost. Just with Sojiro. Okay, so I think Sojiro will get some moves next turn. So we'll get this on with Buster. But then we can pop this with you. Pop this. Go with that. Go 1, 2, 3. If this doesn't win, next turn, Sojiro, crazy combo. That's what I'm thinking. We do have double the meter now. So, okay. Okay. We do have the full doubling of the meter now, which means that it should give him like 150%, which is enough to pop super, and then we can do stuff. That's what I hope, at least. We'll see. If we need to, there's a fully cognizant chance. I don't think I used that word right. There's a fully realistic chance that we won't even need that, and my current plan with Bazit will just win it for us, but we'll have to see. Sometimes I use words with only like a 60% feeling that it's the correct use of them. And what you do is you just make sure you're confident when you say it, and nobody will question you. And eventually, when you do get called out, you sort of narrow that scope of, okay, don't use it for these situations, right? That's how I live as a human being. I'm kind of like Sojiro, except in brain word selection, which has its ups and downs. Anyways, resume. Oh, I totally forgot. We were going to have to do the Olga Marie stuff, too. I forgot about that. I'm like, oh, man, we're almost done here. Right. We have a whole freaking Olga Marie thing. Right. That's important. I forgot. That'll be coming up. Okay. Let's try this again. Same thing. I forgot about that, honestly. Like, that'll be a good little thing after this. Let's see. Yeah, so then you're gonna attack. Wait. That's a buff. That's not gonna do anything. This, though. Remove defense buff. That's a little annoying. But it's fine. We win! And he's like, I'm ready to fight. And it's like, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, we're already done. There we go. We got that. Nice. Well. that one was a little scary with the removal, right? I should have probably tried to not let that happen as much, but in the end, it's not a problem. Honestly, removing buffs is like the worst thing a boss can do to you, because that's it. That's the game plan, you know? Like, that's how you play the game. It's buffing, buffing, buffing. So, we got our own little guy. There he is! That's funny. He's not a Pokemon. Get that. Get him that, because that'll be good. God, being able to get him to NP5 is going to be nice. But yeah, so no, he's level 100. He is 10, 10, 10. Because he needs to be, right? He needs to be. We're going to play around with that. So, next thing, like I said, let's go to now the room. And we'll check out what, this song has not been giving me issues. Maybe they changed it or they fixed the copyright stuff. But it's been fine. I don't know why. Where is she? She should be... Oh, I have lots of hundreds, actually. That's why. All right. Let's see here. Let's get you in your outfit. I think you're there. Yep.
ようやく慣れてきた。サーバントとして召喚されるのってどんなものか未知だったけど、時間移動とあまり変わらないのね。オリジナルの私というか、未来で生きているだろう私とサーバントとしての私は別の存在だ
It's
け
like a
ど、
throne.
寸分変わらない同じ
That
存
works.
在でもある。
Right? That works.
へえ、マスターも突然魔術師になってドカーッと世界の命運が押し寄せてきたんだ。
Yo, Soba?
お蕎麦食べる？遠慮しないで。
That's...
日本食なら向こう100年分
Why?
ポケットに
What?
キープしてるから。
Do you have like pockets of holding for Japanese
世
food?
界を救う旅なんてそう珍しいものじゃないでしょ。人間はみんないつだってそれくらいの気概でやってるんだから。弱気になったり、サボりたくなったり、叫びたくなったり、鼻高々になったりするのなんて普通
No.
普通。
I can't.
口笛とか吹ける？旅にはやっぱり音楽よね。
Never been able to whistle. I
私は
whistled
ギター派
once
だけど、
and was so... I was like, oh my god, I whistled. And then I tried again and I
私
couldn't.
魔法使いなんて言われてるけど、できることはそう多くないの。魔術師としての技量というか、利便性では君の方が上よ、きっと。その代わり魔弾ならちょっと人語には落ちない自信があります。大きいの小さいの、強いの弱いの、
I'm
派手なの
curious
地味な
what
の、
she means by there's
何
so
でも
many
恋の
different
バー
types
ゲ
of...
ンセールってね。
Can you do like
いろいろあるけど、みんな
healing
綺麗なのが自慢
rounds?
かな。
Could you do a round that
ちょうどよかった。
restores something? There could be cool stuff
マ
with
スター、
that.
日本の学生よね。ちょっと世界史と物理教えてくれる？私がいた頃と定石が違ってるっぽくてさ。
That's really funny.
これも遅れてきた試験勉強だと思って。一夜漬けしたことないとは言
It's
わせないわ
weird to
よ。
think she's like, yeah, kind of like this version of her is like kind of our
へ
age.
え、
Oh,
悪名高い
Ishtar?
イシュタル女神にしてはまともじゃない。
What a weird...
地上から観測した
Oh,
金
because
星
of
を
the
弾にして
bullet.
撃つとか。
Okay. It's like, what's the
センスも
connection?
なかなかだけど、根本で相入れない気がするわ。私、
That's
自分
funny.
と同タイプのことは
That's
気が
true. I
合
felt
わない
like
のね。
if I ever met myself, I'd hate myself.
戦闘開始ね。派手に華麗にぶっ飛ばしましょう。操縦。しずきくん、ちゃんとやってる？あいつ真面目で素直そうに見えるけど、根はすっごく頑固というかマイペースだから。あと目を離すと漏れなくとんでもないトラブル
The
背負って
bunny
帰ってくる
lips.
から。
I didn't know that's what they're
ウサ
called.
ギみたいな口をしたら注意して。絶 対何か隠してるから。
That's his X mouth? They're called bunny
嫌
lips?
いなもの
Adorable.
中堅。ふてぶてしくて手強いでしょ。
Who's that about?
真相の姫様だ。
Oh!
そっか。今の彼女なら人間の味方をするわよね。未来の私からの知識だけど、彼女そりゃもう人間好きなんだから。
Okay, so the implication is the future self is the melty blood, the Tsukihime
料
era
理さんまで
Aoko.
いるのね。私は関わっていないけど、うちの変質趣味人が迷惑をかけたはず。ちょっとその頃の話を聞いてこようかな。
She's talking about her sister, right?
聖杯、そんなのもあるんだ。時空が歪んでいるとエーテルも乱れやすいのね。でも使い切ればなくなるんでしょ。
Why are you talking about
それ
space
だ
so
とちょっと
much?
宇宙に出るには弱いかな。
Like they're talking around an implied space
主
adventure.
従関係？私、目上の人には従うわよ。その人が自分の責任を果たしているうちはの話だけど。
I don't know, I feel like you have a rebellious
マス
streak.
ターとの関係は戦友で後輩で先輩でちょっと難しいな。
Okay.
あれだあれ。
Wait, that's kind of fun.
隣の学校の
Wait, that's kind of fun. I like that. That's oddly specific, but I like it. I like it.
早期銀河。どこまで行けばそんな未来に出会えるんだろう。
Shining Blue Galaxy.
というか、先に宇宙アイドルやら
Oh
れ
my
てたわ。
god, wait. Wait.
でもいいわよね。青い宇宙。よーし。
Is this all a
風通
reference?
し湧いてきた。
Is it all a reference to the space idol Aoko thing that was in freaking the April Fool's thing? God, everything always comes back to that one April Fool's event. And I'm not talking about the FGO one. Go watch my video that was called like the Road to Tsukihime remake, and then it's an April Fool's thing with Yumizuka. That so much comes back to that.
正直に言います。一度でいいから地球最強ビー
What a
ム決
woman.
定戦をしたかったのです。
Oh shoot.
エク
Wait,
スカ
you
リ
could
バ
do
ーと
that
どこまで
in
打ち合えるかちょっとやってくる。
you could do that in Type
魔
Lumina.
法使いは世界に5人いるって話だけど、正確に言うと
Okay.
今も生きているのは4人で、今も
Yumina.
残っているのが5人。第一魔法のユミナは影も
Okay.
形もないほど死んだけ
So
ど、
she's the
その死を
third
もって
ascension of
ほぼ殺せ
Alice.
ない状態になった
That's
というか。
it's pretty explicit. That's what it's saying.
君にはどうでもいい話よね。
As I said, I thought it was her mother taking her over, but people have said, well, what about Yumina? Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Phew. So, how's this here too? That means you'll never
ア
have a
リ
short.
スもいるんだ。
Oh, weird. It
じゃ
needs
あ
load.
美味しいお茶には困らないわね。マインスターの魔女とマダンの魔女。私たち割と仲のいい魔女仲間なの。っていうか、私は正当な魔女じゃないんだけど、なぜかそう呼ぶ奴らがいて。アリスといたから魔女認定されたのね、きっと。ん？
ナイスジョーク。身から出たサビっすよ。
See, that's where I would say you should just keep the nice
好
joke.
きなものは中堅。かっこよくて頼りになるでしょ。
Wait. You said you didn't. Am I stupid?
Ah,
Didn't you say you
then
didn't like dogs?
別に止めないわ。遊ぶときは遊ぶ。学ぶときは
Huh.
学ぶ。でしょ？
She has two distinct opinions about dogs.
スケジュール管理はしっかりね。好きなものは中堅。
Yeah, I like loyal
Sujuka?
dogs.
真相の姫。
What was the other
ちょうど
one?
よかった。アリスもいるんだ。マスターとの関係。操縦。へえ。聖杯。戦闘開始。料理さんまで。
Where
嫌
is
い
it?
なもの。中堅。
I don't like loyal dogs. Weird. Does she have different stuff to say in her other ones? Yeah, it's the same.
嫌いなもの。中。
Okay, that's all the same. What about the last one?
真相の姫。あ、ちょうどよかった。好きなものは中。
Seems to all be the same. So my question is,
主従関係。
is there any
私、
ones that I don't
目
have?
上の人には従うわよ。
Let's see here.
その人が自分の責任を果たしているうちはの話
There
だ
might
け
also
ど。
be future servants that are not available yet. Dialogue. Let's see here. Super Akko just has battle lines, right? Yeah, Super Akko just has battle lines there. Let's see here. Lady Ryogi, Sojiro, you're to me, Ishtar, Shiny Blue Galaxy, Alice, there's 5 magicians. There is one for CL when she arrives. Okay. Oh, well. The only way you get the Yumina line is if you can get Alice in her 3rd ascension. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure. All right. Well, that explains that. Yes, we got all those. Okay. Well, I started to read a bit of CLs, and then I realized that's a bad idea. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Because I saw some stuff there. I'm like, what is it talking about? Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. We'll deal with that later. Okay. Cool. I'm surprised she doesn't have more. But then again, there's a lot of voice lines in general. So that's fair. Let's go. Oh, there's new outbreak numbers. Let's look for numbers. They're usually pretty... Oh, yeah, 20 to 22. Okay. Usually pretty obvious. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Hell's Pavilion. The Wicked Dwarves. We got those. Now, Alter Ego is bad. Like, we don't want to use Alco, right? We should probably Foreigner, or we could go double Sojiro. Double Sojiro, 300% damage. That might be good. Let's see, what's it say here? When a local lumberjack cut down a tree, some ghost apparently came out and got angry. Ghost refused to leave the tree, so lumberjack managed to escape, and so the story goes. This time it's the opposite. The ghost going to take it down. We're going to chop down everything that's important. You got list weaklings, lumberjack. Ghost will revive when defeated, but with a heavy price. Continuing to defeat until the ghost can no longer can afford is one option to win. The ghost possesses powerful damage cut. Oh, yeah. Well, damage cut. You have pierced defense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Right? Switch off you. Because we could do Pretender. Gee, let's go with you here, because you'll actually get a boost for that, which we can then give for you, because you'll be doing stuff. Let's see here. Sure, that'll work. And then that'll be for you. Yeah, it should be fine. I think this should work out. No problem. Right? Except what I'll also maybe do is let's just bring in a... Because if we want to get like some defense going, right? We'll pop this. And then what we'll do is we'll have it so you can just instantly pop your thing if we need to save our Sojiros. I'll give you this. It's too expensive now, so Mash, you can just get whatever. Yeah, so that way we can just bring them in if need be. And actually, because you can also then help out with this. I'll give you one of these. All right. Sounds good. Let's give it a go. Oh, we didn't read his stuff. We'll read it after there. I forgore. Let's see. Does show multiple enemies. It's not just the one. I'm excited to read Sojo's profile. It probably won't give us any more info, but it will give us hints. Hints at what we need to look for. Oh, Sinister Trees and the Wicked Dwarf. Not that much HP, but I'm slightly worried by the fact that I only have single target stuff. Can't cut those trees down. Damage cut. Well, the good news is, we can do... let's see here. 118? Brother! Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to start with this with you. And we can get this with you for Buster.
起きてるよ。
Oh, I don't have the thing to actually make him not die with his super. Darn it. Darn it. Right? Because that won't work for that. That will kill him. Son of a gun. I should have kept my... You know what? Let's get guts going. Do we have someone that grants party-wide guts? I mean, there is for sure. Right? But I think the better thing to do is just get that on my thing. Okay, so I you know what? Here's the thing. If there's a bunch of them, it might be better to just blue, right? And I give her, well, that's on that. I think it might just be better, right? Because then I could just do waves and just like bring it down that way, right? Because if it's a bunch of them, I think that's just the smarter way to handle it, right? Maybe? Well, let me see here. What I should probably do is let's play this a bit smarter. Let's go with get you to be the hey, nice, good, right? So we can do double of that. We can then bring in our own, because she is real strong for me, right? Let's see here. Should be under Berserker. Right there. And let's see here. Do we have ignore defense? Okay, so that's pierce damage cut. Does that not exist? I don't have that. Ignore defense? Okay, I do have ignore defense. Okay. Ignore defense buster. Ignore defense special attack berserker. We have those, right? We do. Okay, that'll be useful. And we'll just loop that with you guys. You won't be doing a ton of damage, but you'll be doing a lot with what we have. Because then you have that. You can come in as like come in and clean up. You could be the cleaner upper, right? I think this should work. I'm trying to play smart, gamers. I'm trying to be big brain. It might not be the best. My other strategy might have been better if I just got guts going, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see here. All right. The Ibuki mixer is what we're doing. Because she could easily do that much, I feel. Okay, so let's go with this. We'll go with this. We pop this. We pop this. This I'm actually going to pop on you here, because we don't need that on you, but we'll get the blue up. Let's do attack up still. And let's go blue. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Now they are berserker, which means the regain isn't the best, but... Oh, yeah, God, yeah. We got 80 something, which means we can still pop that last little bit to help us, right? And you're just dead. The seeds sprouted. Oh, we're gonna be... Oh. Oh, bye. Told you not to do that. Gain charge. Cataclysm. Crit down. That's it? Wait, this one's kind of nothing. Okay, I was a lot more worried about this one. Yeah, this is like... not a problem. And we remove their defense buffs even. Yeah, that was a nothing burger of a mission. Holy crap. Compared to the fox cutting, tongue cutting, whatever. Wowzers. That was super nothing. Sojiro didn't even move. Mostly because we had a craft essence that nullified the gimmick, you know? Wonder if debuff immune would have made us to not get that stuff removed. I wonder. Is getting it removed a debuff? I always ask that question, and I don't know, because it's so specific. Okay, let's just go here, and we'll just at least read Sojiro's profile, because I said I would. Grab you. God, 118 is crazy work, though. Okay, so. A young boy from the countries, yeah, we read this here, right? Yeah, Indomitable Spirit. Which of the Holy Knight, Japan, neutral balanced, he is the most neutral fella. Human, male, a down-to-earth boy who speaks little of his beliefs, he's nobody special, but neither is he normal. Is a low-key facilitator, an incredible yet ordinary person who cohabited with Aoko and Alice, but nothing to do with the mage side of things, perhaps due to his extraordinarily natural upbringing. Natural. Let's go with that word. He is somehow out of step with society, even though there's nothing remarkable about him. He does not have a weak ego. In fact, much of his sense of self is quite firm. He just doesn't think much of it. When it comes to what matters most, he does not place himself on high. Sojiro's a man of few words, yet rather amiable. He has an admirable ability to get along well with most people. He's especially good at exercise, such as fitness tests at school, as long as it falls within the bounds of daily life. Personality. Everyone has different standards for what one considers normal, but even given such vague criteria, Sojiro's personality can only be described as normal. He possesses a moral compass which disapproves of unfairness, seeks reconciliation, wants every day to be enjoyable. He's not assertive, attention-seeking, or sociable. For all that, he is neither decadent or a misanthrope. He has a passive nature, but undertakes a commitment with all his spirit once he accepts it. For someone so quiet, Sojiro has many friends, probably because he is approachable and takes what people says more seriously than they do themselves. He's unfamiliar with human relationships, so he does his best to treat them all earnestly. Despite this, he doesn't feel overbearing because he lacks any desire to assert himself. His diligence, sincerity, and oddly gentle bearing have a positive effect on those who interact with him, so he's well liked. It's common for people's first impression of Sojiro to be that he wouldn't hurt a fly, but Aoko just rolls her eyes whenever she hears this. Presence concealment A. Sojiro has such little presence, it's as if he was behind you the whole time, even though he wasn't trying to hide. It's incredible that he just seems to belong there no matter what. Knowledge of the Soa. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Nobody specifically taught Sojiro these values, but they naturally manifest in his lifestyle. Charm EX. Someone somewhere cast an elementary magecraft of hypnotic suggestion on Sojiro to eliminate his fear. Right! The attempt failed and had no effect, yet it was a significant event in his life. The skill's name is false. His original name is Concealed Weapon. Nullifies fear, confusion, skill sealed. Right. Oh, he would have been good for that one then, right. Mushi Fusatsu Henro. Pilgrimage without blood or death. A pilgrimage. Consider not the death of your neighbor and preserve your own life until your purpose is fulfilled. Such is a fundamental requirement for life in this severe wilderness beyond civilization's reach. Risk avoidance and task optimization internalizes daily routine and second nature. Shakutenrin Jizai Fuza, a borrowed Dharma wheel, seated form of self-mastery. Heightened mental fortitude in dire circumstances. Enhanced abilities gained through spiritual activity such as willpower and fervor rising from one's sense of purpose. An effort to employ not just once, but perpetually life's ultimate principle, the need to fulfill one's purpose for death. And yet, while this erodes the invisible resource called fate, for those regarded as expendable, what cannot be seen may as well not exist. Huh. So what is this? Anti-world. What do you mean it's anti-world? Oh, because I bet you know what? I bet you it's anti-world because the Yumina special, right? The thing that happens in the third noble phantasm of Alice there. I bet you this is what destroys that world. Deals an unavoidable blow. The more cheat-like and absurd the opponent's defense, the more they are forced to eat an imperceptible, uncorrectable, incomprehensible, reality-defying strike. Supposedly enemy. What truly occurs and how it works remains unknown only to the person who decided to use this attack and the master who first created it. Who created it? Hyakotsu Bansai Sento Shugen. 100 bones, 10,000 lifetimes, 1,000 pagodas, asceticism. Whoa, 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 that's crossed out. What? In a state of servitude, 1 second in darkness is like a single drop of water seeping through bedrock over eons, thus accumulating into countless trials. The basal ganglia are meant to serve as an automation system to convert the body's incredibly intricate movements into simpler, limited movements, reducing the burden on the brain. Those subjected to this superstitious practice have their basal ganglia, let's say, destroyed or removed, forcing them to consciously monitor and calculate the complex coordination of respiratory, skeletal, muscular, and neurological activity. Those who undergo this folk remedy have their basal ganglia destroyed, enabling... That's interesting, that this is how it goes. Enabling them to manually control the complex coordination of their stuff, yeah. Sojiro appears, after which on the Holy Night, a servant, Shizuki Sojiro, summoned in his prime high school age, appearing alongside a separate, still living adult in his late 20s who couldn't possibly summon as a servant. The adult Sojiro visits Kumano Hot Springs as a detective's assistant, but his objective differs slightly from that of his employer. The detective came to locate someone, but Sojiro has a secondary goal of finding an acquaintance's lost item. Wondering if it was dropped in the woods, he encounters Master and Mash, who have just race-shifted from Caldia, to showing them to the Kumano Ryokan. They didn't use that word, actually. They didn't call it the Ryokan much, did they? Sojiro continues his walk around the inn. They called it the Kumano Inn the whole time. When he suddenly encounters Aoko Ozaki, looking exactly like she did 10 years ago, who teleports him to Tokyo. No ifs, ands, or buts. She did at least tell him why. Upon popping back into existence at Tsukiji Private Investigations in Tokyo, the first words out of his mouth were, "Well, good luck, old me." Aw. Aw. It's nice that we got a little bit of stuff about what happened with him there. Because boy, was I like... I thought that something happened where if two of them can't occupy the same space, which is not the case. We know it's not. We very much have many people, occupying the same space as themselves as a servant. We see that all the time. We see that in the first Fate, right?
そういえば木の実に勧められた映画があったな。
Oh yeah?
転送実験中にたま
What
たまハエが
why
入
would
っ
you
て
why would you show this boy the fly?
アリスがとても怖い顔でこちらを
What
見て
why is he bringing up the fly? That's a movie that I could never watch. I cannot handle body horror. I am an extremely I am a very empathetic person. I watch a movie, I connect with characters and stuff. I can't do body, I can see people getting hurt and stuff, and I'm like, that's fine. Because I've been hurt, I know how that feels, but I can't do body horror. Because body horror to me, I look at it and I just go, what would that feel like? It's the worst thing ever. I know there's multiple versions of The Fly. The friggin' SpongeBob episode where they parody The Fly. One thing, why did they do that? But, whatever. I can't watch that. I can't. That was messed up. Why did they do that? Anyways, can I just do the same thing? Do not open the room under any circumstance, okay? The cleaning lady told me this room is cursed. You don't have any countermeasures against curses, you're better off coming back. Hey, I can just use these guys to cure it. Defeat the ghost controlling 16 souls to win. If the ghost uses noble phantasm to perform order change, preventing you from attacking. Attacking the 16 souls will curse you, so don't forget countermeasures against curses. We can just cleanse curse. Yeah, friggin' whatever, man. We got this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this at all. What we'll do is we'll instead put on the attack up. We'll be good. We got no problem. Let's see here. I could grab an someone has curse, but that's fine. I don't need that. I don't need that. We'll be fine. We got this with our broken team here. Right? And if I still need to, let's get a cleanse going. Oh, we gotta read Alice's profile. Oh, right, we need to do Sojiro's voice lines too. My plan. My plan is falling apart. It's okay. We'll just do them together hereafter. Okay. So, we've read that. So, yeah, chaotic good then becomes chaotic evil. Human and then Earth. A secret romantic who keeps her beliefs close to her chest and an icon of a girl who seems special in her own way, but not as much as one might think. That's interesting. Alice is Aoko's friend, questionable, and magecraft instructor. Her house and soul estate is the setting of which on the holy night, she is the sole heir to the Kuonji family and business conglomerate. I didn't know it was a business conglomerate. Her mother is descended from witches who trace their lineages back to Yumina, and Alice was originally meant to be conserved as a rare witch scion. However, her mother's marriage to the eldest Kuonji son resulted in her current position. Alice is essentially the daughter of an outsider to regular magic practices, and as such had the rights to administer the local spiritual territory cut in half, while the other portion going to Aoko due to the friendship between Aoko's grandfather and Alice's mother. In order to protect Shiro Inozuka, the hill atop which her house is located, she cooperates with Aoko to protect Misaki. Alice is a Wonderland-style witch who creates the fairy tale monsters known as Ploy Kickshaws. The witch's earliest familiars went by a different name. Curious about that. But since Alice's mother and her mothers before her took an interest in fairy tales originating from Mother Goose, the familiars gained names and powers associated with those nursery rhymes. Alice's mother, that is to say, the Minster witches, dealt in magical charms that ignored the rules of magecraft society, said nothing of human society. However, ever since they began to create Ploy Kickshaws, their powers took on an even more mysterious quality, able to manifest almost anything associated with fairy tales, be it medicinal herbs, potions of physical transformation, or items that grant 3 wishes. Being descended from Yumina, Minsters are very nearly magicians in their own right. They deal chiefly in fairy tale magic, which gives form to miracles, changes, and conclusions that cannot be explained by manifestation of fables or existing magecraft foundations. There's words here. They practice fantasy and safeguard it from laws of physics using the 5th true theoretical factor, true ether. Outward personality. Unsentimental, indifferent, and expressionless. Alice gives off an even more unapproachable aura than Aoko does. She dislikes people and noise. When anything displeases her, she tends to simply leave the room without protest. It isn't that she lacks emotion, but she maintains this distant stance due to being a witch. At her core, Alice is gentle, curious, slightly short-tempered, and a bit sulky, though she has not yet realized this due to many years of carefully managing her emotions. From time to time, her girlish side does make itself known through the cracks in her cool exterior. Alice has no desire to interfere with the lives of ordinary people, but will pluck them like weeds if they happen to be in her way. She's very aggressive when it comes to this. She seems very indifferent to most things, but as anything that runs up against Alice's pride, her side as a witch, her care for the mansion, will be met with unrestrained censure or utter extermination. Territory creation builds first rate workshops, unlike Aoko. Item creation creates first rate tools, unlike Aoko. Folklore defense, a unique protective attribute. Monsters are only hurt by that which defeat them in the legends, not modern weapons. Alice possesses damage cut against all attacks other than noble phantasms. Sick. Inner personality. A world-weary and philosophical outlook. That said, she does not reject human interaction. For example, Alice finds her classmates' small talk meaningless and irreverent, but she does not view it with contempt. She concludes that it must be meaningful to them. Boy, we don't get much about her school life at all. On the other hand, Alice fiercely guards the memories of the time her mother was still alive. She closes herself off from others because she does not want to taint her precious memories. She strives to be a proper witch, but her inner nature, as previously described, is simply that of any other girl. Aoko is special to her, as both her comrade in arms and accomplice. Alice feels respect and affection for her first friend and peer. As for Sojiro, he is a strange person, yet not displeasing, so she'll keep an eye on him for now. Alice also has a possessive and obsessive streak. She becomes enraged when she loses something or when someone she trusts betrays her. She will never let go of a possession when she's acquired it. This is plain in her outward attitude as well as her inner nature. She utterly lacks a sense of humor. Yumina C, the Minster lineage. Alice lacks guts in her active skills, but when she uses any means to revive herself with guts, her injuries will almost be completely healed. Dramatically increases the HP restored by guts. If she fails a death check, again, D&D terms are real funny, and dies, guts will automatically activate. Under certain conditions, Alice simply will not die. She cannot die by any means of killing that stem from hostility, fear, random chance, or natural causes. She resurrects from any state. However, being killed out of However, being killed out of love is the one thing her immortality does not function against. Well, you can't just put that in the profile. Now I'm thinking. Was Yumina killed out of love? Was she killed out of love? Was her mother killed out of love? Well, now you got me thinking. Diddle diddle, banquet of the night. A sweet poison granted to the girl. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Black cat's bell rouses a fairy's tale from its slumber. The tableware's revelry rings through the night, leaping over the moon and beyond. Across the stars to that distant shore forevermore, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Tame's troll, the bridge giant. It is the world's most precious mystic. Bequeathed to the girl. Well, that's interesting. What do you mean by precious? Broken down. Upon the river are throngs of prisoners. Beneath it, sacrifices uncounted. The bridge-shaped monstrosity resembles nothing so much as a colossal arm. Lost Robin Rondo. A tale unknown to all, give to the girl. Who killed Cock Robin? I, said the sparrow. A black cat for the magician, a robin for the last witch. Wait, a black cat for the magician. Is that... Because that's either Sojiro, or that's a sly reference to friggin... Because, it's, what's her face, right? Len. Maybe? But Len's... Wait, Len... It's White Len who is with... Yeah, I'm looking too far into this. It's fine. It's just making words. We'll bear the pall, we said the wren. The knight's heart remains... Yeah, there's the knight thing, right? Because he turns into a knight for one of the attacks. Even as he's killed again and again, for when they heard the bell toll for poor Cock Robin, you who are spurned by death, one day I shall teach you the meaning of a funeral. Great 3 flat snark, fairy tale monster, oil of the moon, resurrects the lost and abandoned with a powerful bounded field and places them under the wielder's control. When Flat Snark was activated in abandoned amusement park, all the ruined detritus of the park, buses, Ferris wheel, merry-go-rounds and more came to life as ploy kickshaws. Among the ploys passed down to Kuonjialis from her mother, the great 3 are the most powerful. Due to Flat Snark's ability to paste over modern world textures with that of the Age of Gods, that's crazy, is regarded by the Mage Association as more valuable, expensive, and monumental than an entire kingdom. Yeah, that's fair. So, Rosehound. So, the greatest of the monsters Kuonjialis can recreate, Wandersnatch is a bounded field of dense fog that can engulf an entire mountain or town. Its name resembles that of the Bandersnatch. Yeah, why is it, like, it's a weird take to change its name, you know? From Lewis Carroll's fictional monsters, described as a beastly menagerie with sharp jaws or crimson claws, that appears as a thick fog, as a hound or a lizard dragon with blood-red claws, which is barely visible in fog. Its form cannot be seen, thus it is invisible, and prey who wander into its reach can neither resist nor escape. Only those who escape the world of white fog can claim to have seen the true identity of the entire Wandersnatch. Alice appears in After Which on the Holy Night as suspect A involved in the incident at the Kumano Hot Springs. The case was solved after a series of events, but one fact was never explained: the death of a particular person at Kumano Hot Springs in 1999. Aoko thought that he died protecting Alice. Alice knew that he spent his life for Aoko's sake. Aww. She never actually saw or heard it happen, but to confront the truth 10 years prior. 10 years prior? Huh. Oh, the truth that happened. Okay, I see. Okay. Cool. We'll switch back and do this here. Like I said, we'll do the voice lines right away. But for now, let's just see if this works. Again, there's little pieces that are being thrown in here. And I'm excited to read all the theories and ideas that people have had, right? Because there's been some time, right? We've had a lot that has happened. You know, a lot of people have done some big thinking about what this all means. It's been 2 years, so I'm excited to read some theories. But I will also need to be very careful, because it's very easy to stumble onto stuff you don't want to know yet, you know? So, is it really only 3 at a time? Defeat the demonic crane of the deep forest. Sure. Target, focus up, and evade. 3, 10. Oh, that's a little annoying. That is a little annoying. Should we get on Let's add sure hit. And then we'll do the same thing. Once again, let's just beat this at its own game. Because I could just do that over and over. But the fact that there's so, like, few of them, I thought we'd be fighting, the 6 at a time. Let's see here. Any others that have the buffs? Not really. Well, that's a bit of a shame. We'll just go with... Oh, see, I nearly picked you. I'm going to be more careful from now on. Okay, we'll add... filter. Give me that. Sure hit. Or ignore invincible. That works too. Right? It was a caster, right? I think so, yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. Cool. Okay. Give this a go again. I do wonder. Whoa. Sorry for thinking. I was going to say, I do wonder the next time we'll hear about the next Type Moon visual novel. Like, again, we know Tsukihime Remake 2 is in the works, right? We know it is. The question just becomes, like, when? And I don't think we have to wait till the new year for that. Like, that, I think we'll get it before, and then the new year will be like the here's the final trailer, it's coming out soon, here's the release date. Because that's what happened with the first one, It is, again, really funny that when I started my Type Moon journey, we're in a world of, like, No Witch on the Holy Night in English. Tsukihime Remake, that's a joke. It's a meme. It doesn't exist, right? I played the original because I'm like, well, that remake's never coming out, And look where we are. Look where we are. What a time it's been. I still have so much to get through. I'm not going to stop till I do pretty much everything. That said, there are, people will bring up, super esoteric things. They'll be like, you should read this one short story that was in Type Moon Ace, number 12. And, it's, non-English. No one has a scan of it. You should read it. And it's like, I can't. I do not have that as an option. Right? Anyways. We have ignore invincible, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. So, let's go with this. Even target focus is not going to matter. Pop this. Pop this. Pop this. Pop. Yeah, we're going to want these for sure. Pop this. I'm going to save one of them as a just in case. Pop this. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then get your meter going up again. Sure. Let's do this here. Yeah, because again, we get curses. Who cares? I can cure that. No effect. Curse on you. Oh, I should have done another attack because then we would have done stuff, but that's fine. Nice. Because this is not going to hit. Yeah, that's fine. She won't die by curse. She'll get down to... Well, I won't even get her down to 1%. Oh, wow. That actually did a lot. Wow, that actually did way more than I thought. Okay, we're gonna pop this on you. We're gonna pop. Well, I'm not too worried about this right now. Let's go 1, 2, 3, because then we can work on clearing those away as well for our other fighters. The next turn we'll maybe see about popping it if we need it, but I don't think we will. Got to 100 there. I hate wasted damage. Okay, it's only 2,000 there. How regretful. Evade. Well, that's fine. Does she say French panty? That's what it sounds like. I do have a full combo with you, which is quite nice. That'll be useful. Let's go 1. Well, I don't think we'll need to clear it at all. Let's go 1, 2, 3 to just do as much damage to you as possible. And I think then with the curse, that might just maybe kill. Let's see. Oh, well, that just won. Cool. Oh, we gotta kill them all? Or is it gonna be over? Okay, we're good. I was like, huh. I thought it said just defeat the crane. Maybe it's one where it's like, though, if you keep fighting them, you get, like, more prizes. I could see that. I could see that. You're, like, so close. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. So, strange twins. Okay. Well.
自分、今回は普段よりおとなしいんすよね。空気読んで黙ってる。
ねえ、宗十郎。
99.
あんたの宝具。
Yeah, good question.
アリスは知ってるらしいけど。
Oh my god, they're
私には秘密？
they're talking around it so much.
仕事を全部片付けたかい？よし、それじゃあ行こうか。
Special witching hour. Okay. Well, first off, we gotta enhance you. And then go to your lines. There is one line that I know people are excited for me to hear. Oh, I know it. I know it. That was one that people could not hide from me. In fact, I've already said it a couple times. Like you might already know that I know, which is fine. So my room. All right. Let's start with. Oh, is it like foggy in the room? Was that like that last time? Does the time change? It might. Okay, so let's start off with Shojiro. Hey, buddy.
召喚に応じ参上した。サーバント、バーサーカー。これからできる範囲でそちらの役に立とうと思う。
That's funny.
すまない。アリスのカンペによるとこれでいいはずなんだけど。
He was given a little sheet of paper to read.
名前？面目ない。名前は静木宗十郎。
He's so funny.
少し疲れてないか？そういう時は食堂に行こう。ここの食事はとても美味しい。元
They
気が
have
出
to
る。
pay?
何よりスタッフ割引がある。衣食足りて
Well
礼節
fed,
を
well
知ると
bred.
いうからね。学生時代の数少ない
I also
教
do
訓
know
だ。
the Sojiro impregnation lore, by the way. The idea that, like, 1, he's packing. 2, he knows about sex. And 3, when he has sex, it is expressly for the purpose of having a child with a 100% conviction rate. It's not conviction. That's not the right word. That's the baby goes to jail. 100% conception rate. Yeah. He's a beast. He's not a gentle lover. And there's a 100% chance of pregnancy. That is real lore. Thank you, Nasu.
マスターの仕事は忙しそうだ。今手が空いているんで、俺でいいなら手伝える。これは、レポート。
Oh my god. He did the taxes for
Ah.
Aoko and
報
Alice.
告書か。任せてくれ。得意分野だ。何しろ毎日、何度も書き直してるリテイクを。
Okay.
正直に言うと、ちょっと悲しい。大抵の不条理じゃなかった。不思議な出来事は体験させられてきたのが自慢だったのに、君の
Kind of,
戦歴
yeah,
の
I
前じゃ
guess. I
ちょっとし
guess.
たイベント3本分ぐらいになってしまう。なので、積極的に使ってほしい。平和になった時、土産話は多いほどいいだろ。今までの俺の活動範囲はそう広くない。一つの街の中で、それなりにバリエーションのある事件を追うのが身の丈に合っていた。猫探しとかね。でもたまには、羽目を外すのもいい。未知への挑戦はいつだって楽しい。君もそういうタイプだろ。ワールドワイドな活躍をしよう。聖杯があると願いが叶うんだってね。
I'm curious.
何がいいかな。
That's really sad.
休み、定
Oh.
期券、乗用車。
Oh, wait, what?
いや、一番は翻訳機か。
Dude literally said, I need a device to understand my
村
wife.
正氏からは苦労人の気配がする。
Okay.
かつてない親近感だ。間違いなく日常生活に問題がある。
Huh.
今度、経験談を聞きに
That's
行
an
こう。
interesting pairing. And it might just be the connection of main
情は
characters.
固いけど、面倒見のいい人だ。信頼できるし、何より料理がうまいのがいい。
Okay.
誰のことかって？ナイフの料理さんのことだけど。
Have they ever
シ
met?
フトの時間だ。張り切っていこ
It's one of those things where I think I'm like, when would you have
う。マ
met?
スター。マスターか。実のところ、君をマスターと呼ぶのは抵抗がある。だってほら、他人行儀な感じがしないか？
I do think more servants there's a number of them that I'd be like, it's fine, just call my
嫌
name.
いなものは暴力だ。今も昔も変わらない。
Wow, that's short.
イベントか。せっかくの出し物を無下にするのは良くない。盛り上げに行こう、マスター。主従関係とは何か、だって。いいとも、話をしよう。
Yeah, right?
俺は詳しいんだ。
Yeah, you, Mr. Caller.
アリスは大変だぞ。ああ、いや、悪い意味じゃなくて、面倒くさいという話でもなくて。バックボーンが複雑すぎて、簡単にはいかないと思う。仲良くなるには、ゆっくり時間をかけるのがいい。
Aw.
それこそ、紅茶の香りを楽しむように。アリスに新しい友人ができるのなら、それが一番だ。俺は痛みに強い方だけど、カレンには負ける。苦しみ、痛みを力に変えるなんて、並大抵の精神力じゃない。面の皮が厚い？心臓に毛が生えている。なるほど、心が強い。
She's also just a
青
freak.
崎がいるなら大丈夫。場はめちゃくちゃに荒れるかもだが、最後には何もかも収まっている。とはいえ、ちゃんと見ていてやってほしい。青崎は一人になると、思い切りが良すぎるからね。魔術と格闘技を組み合わせて戦っている。全身狂気っているんだな。青崎だけだと思ってた。
Who is that for? I'm pulling up the list here. Who was that one for? Boy, I love when the fandom wiki just decides to not work. Oh, I love this website. Oh, I love it, he says. No, that's not what I want. Let's go with dialogue. Let's see here. Who was that one for? The perfect body. Oh, Bazit, sure.
ツバメを切るために山で修行とかしないよ。あ、しないけど、
Well, I wonder who that's for.
天才ならまあ仕方がない。山にいた頃、一度だけああいう姿を見たことがある。日の出前の薄墨の空に飛んでいく鳥だ。言葉にできないほど綺麗で、言葉にならないほど胸が詰まったよ。
Okay, so that's for Void Shiki? That's for Shiki. Why? That's strange. Why?
行くぞコマドリ、魔法よの時間だ。
Okay, well, there was the line I knew about. That's an incredible line that I didn't add in that guitar. He literally says it's Mahoyo
好
time.
きなものはまあいろいろあったし、
Oh,
今は口にしてもいいか。
I think he did say
青
this.
子だよ。本人にだけは内緒にね。
I think he did say that in
村
Mahoyo.
正氏からは苦労人のケア。
Okay,
Imam-
that's the end for that. I don't think there's anyone else that I missed. Nope. That is that. Okay. Next. Last. Let's just see here. I'm just gonna check if Alice has different voice lines for 1 and 2 here. Let's see here. No, 1 and 2 are the same. Okay.
あまり私に構わないで。用があるときはこのコマドリに伝えて。
チーズ、コマドリっす。アリスさん攻略情報以外なら何でも答えるっす。ところでこの部屋割と広いっすね。屋根裏より広いっす。
サーバントとして戦ってみた感想？そうね。今まで考えたことはなかったけれど、召喚術もそうバカにできたものではないわね。
アリスさんが他人の魔術を褒めてるだと。カルデアのマスターくんってすごいやつなんす？それともアリスさんに何もかも巻き上げられる突起枠？
ロビン、少し黙って。プロイに興味があるの？そう。
They're kind of like servants in a way.
私の使い魔はあなたの
Each
サ
is a
ーバントとは似ている
world.
ようで、全くの別物よ。玩具を器に、童話を魂にして稼働する一つの世界だから。今風に言うなら、それぞれが現実を上書
Who
き
is
する
that?
ボードゲーム。カルデアには本の内容を要約して魔術にする魔女がいると聞いたけど、そちらに近いわね。第一魔法の応用
North
とい
and
う
south,
か、
that's a mouth.
何かしらその意外なものを見たような顔は。
長いんす。トークがロングなさ、アリスさん。いきなりのマシンガントークでマスターくん弾いてるっす。もっとライトな話から入るっす。
そんな
So,
ことは
okay.
ないのだけど。十
I'm
分
starting to
軽い
pick
話
up
にした
that
つもりよ。
instead of Cockney, they do Robin speaking English.
今日もご。いえ、何でも。お茶にするのだけど、あなたはどう？時間があればの話だけど。
いや、マスターくんに本場ブリティッシュなアフタヌーンティーは10年早いっす。代わりにロイヤルな自分が参加するっすよ。
これは気にしないで。本格的なものではなくて、単に戦いをねぎらうためのものだから。
He did say like the Junin Hayandayo, which is like the, you know, you're whatever 100 years too early or 10 years too
魔術
early.
の素養がなくても、
Yeah.
魔術師として活躍できる人がいるのね。それが喜ぶべきことなのか、褒めるべきことなの
What if
か、
that's for a certain one?
私には口にできないけど。あなたの旅には敬意を表するわ。これからも頑張って。
That's interesting. I don't know how long I'll stay
私が
myself.
どこ
Now,
まで
that could have
私で
two
いられるか
meanings.
保証はできないけれど、
I'm curious about that.
違法で知り合った大切な友人として
Um,
できる限りの助力をしましょう。
let me see here. I'm really curious about the translation of that. Let's see here. Although I can't guarantee how long I'll stay myself. I can stay, yeah, how long I can stay as myself. That's real curious. That feels like she's going to lose her personality and be
ト
taken
ミ
over,
ー
you
さん
know?
をお茶会に誘えるなんて光栄だわ。どうぞこちらに。私たちの永遠のお友達。私でよければ、とっておきの物語を聞かせましょう。
Okay, that one, I'm like, who the frick is Tommy Thumb? That's apparently for nursery rhyme, which makes sense. Does nursery rhyme have one that mentions her? Let me see here. Probably not. They usually don't do updates unless there's another one who gets brought up. Let me see here. If I go to nursery rhymes dialogue. Nope, she only talks about Hans Christian
外
Andersen.
出するのね。門限までに帰れればいいけれど、魔女の中の魔女、
Cersei?
怪物作りのキルケイ。イメージした彼女とはまるで別物なのね。どうやったらおかゆで人間を豚にできるのか不思議だったけど、そういう場を作っていたのね。参考になりすぎる。え、しずきくんが？なんで？青子がまたやらかしたの？宇宙規模のバカなの？ごめんなさい、取り乱したわ。今の暴言は忘れてちょうだい。彼がいるな
Nebular?
ら戦闘には彼と私だけで十分よ。
Nebular
控えめに言っ
proportions.
て、相
Wow.
性の良さが星雲級にいいというのかしら。願いを叶える道具の扱いは慎重にするべきね。人の願いはどんなものであれ、周りを巻き込んで世界を歪めてしまうものだから。
そうっすね。ちょっと失敗したからって山奥に捨ててなかったことにするとか、人として、
Hmm.
魔女としてどうかと思うっす。
何のことかしら。不思議。全く覚えがないわ。嫌いなもの。そうね。物事を当然のことと考える人は鏡の中で反省ね。あ、なんでもないわ。
Oh.
ちょっと彼女を見て驚いただけ。エリザベート・バートリー。いつかプロイのモデルにしようと考えていたけど、やめた方が良さそう。
I don't know if I would call Elizabeth Bathory
いえ、
a
本物
nursery
には勝てそうに
rhyme.
ないわ。青子がいるのね。私とは違った事情でサーバントになっているようだけど、彼女について語ることはないわ。青子も私について話すことはないでしょうね。ないわよね。
お互いボロを出し合うだけの悲しい殴り合いになるっすからね。
マスターとの関係はギブアンドテイクでしょ。あなたが私にとって有益なうちは、私もあなたに力を貸すの。
I do wonder if her dying and coming back to life through her Humana stuff would count as being enough to get her to become a
文
servant,
学
you
によ
know?
った童話は管轄外だけれど、興味がないわけではないわ。お話を聞かせてくださる？ミ
For
スター・アンデル
Anderson.
セン。特にアヒルの子の話と出せなかった恋文の話を。イベント中のようね。たくさんのアイテムを持ち帰るいい機会。今のうちに溜め込んでおきましょう。私の好み？飾らないもの
Huh.
かしら。
Well, that's
プロイは例
unassuming,
外だけど、
like Sojiro.
私は他人に従う気はないし、従わせる気もないわ。魔女にとって 世界のすべては道具にするかしないかだと教わっているから。トミー・サムをお茶会に誘える。
Okay. One that I don't have is Kashin Koji. Because how many times I've been to Kashin Koji's room, there are many things to learn about her abilities as a puppeteer. I have no complaints about her personality. I mean, every skilled puppeteer is like that, aren't they? Probably a reference to Toko. So, I'm real curious what your dialogue's going to be here.
願いを叶える道具の扱い
That's
は
the
慎
same?
重にするべきね。人の願いはどんなものであれ、周りを巻き込んで
Oh
世
no,
界を
there's
歪めて
no
しまうもの
new...
だから。
そうっすね。ちょっと失敗したからって山
There's
奥に捨てて
nothing
な
else
かっ
new.
たことにするとか、人として、いや、魔女としてどうかと思う
Huh.
っす。
何のことかしら。不思議。全く覚えがないわ。
Okay. Apparently Murasaki will say that one loves the library. Helena Blavatsky, there's a caster who's knowledgeable about magecraft, like to have a huge talk. Europa says, all children born on the European continent are my descendants. What good children you all are. Right? And then future servants, who we don't have. So we'll deal with that later.
魔女の中の魔女。
Okay, well, that's that for that then. I'm shocked that she actually has no special dialogue in that one. They're obviously doing that to avoid any sorts of spoilers. Well, high difficulty, extra magic number. The first of two of these. Let's see here. If I don't need a revive, then we can use it in the second if need be. So you are that. So we do want to use alter egos, methinks. God, a double Mananin could do crazy stuff, I bet. A ghost of destruction, more terrifying than any ghost has appeared. I think you already know this, Master, but this is absolutely Aoko's irrational behavior. I'm going to power up using abilities from the future. I'll return the borrowed abilities right away. Is that so? But you know she's going to take all those statements back the moment things get she gets back in the corner, which I can totally see happening. Test your strength about Aoko. Aoko won't use her noble phantasm until the final gauge. Instead, she'll apply defensive buffs. So you need to time your attacks carefully. Aoko borrows power from her future self to super enhance. However, after a certain number of turns, a debuff proportional to her... Oh, okay. At her final gauge, she will use her noble phantasm to super Aoko, since AoEs are parts to be prepared for them at any time. Okay, so I have an idea how to do this. My thing is, honestly... so that'll work well with you. Like, you'll work well together. My only other thought is, you know who would else work really well with you to make sure that you don't do stuff? Is if I also bring in... You're a caster. I also bring in you. Because then you can help out with that. I got you maxed out, right? What is your, what's your bond here again? It's the weird door-looking thing. Increase quick effectiveness and crit strength. That sounds perfect for you. I think this team can do some crazy things. I think, honestly... Right? Because if I'm correct, doesn't your stuff do defense piercing? Let me see here. I'm pretty sure, am I wrong? Increase critical strength and extend attack buff duration. Oh. Am I crazy? Is there like attack piercing? That's fine. Honestly, I think no matter what, this should just work out. Let's see here. The only thing I might do... Let's see. Maybe switch off you for obvious reasons. You can come in and do some damage. In fact, now that we're not using it, I'll take this. I think, honestly, this team will just work out, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Invincible. Invincible is nice and removed, but yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go. See how we do. Again, we got a second one after this. It's probably super Alice, I bet. One battle against Aoko, one against Alice. That's pretty good. Ah, noises on my phone. Go away. I totally open up my phone during loading screens and just checks if I get emails or something. That's actually more HP than I thought.
発展途上ですので
Attack up, mental debuff immune is enough of a defensive spell. So you get special resist, gain resistance, 8 left. Oh, that's actually a lot more than I thought. I mean, I could try out stuff here to see if this works. We'll see how much we get here. So let's go with this. We'll go with this. Not going to worry about the other stuff here. We'll go with this. We'll go with green up. Defense down. I mean, yeah, that worked. Okay, let's go 1. Because let's try and loop this as much as possible. Let's see here. Because if we just lower that green enough, that's still doing a lot, actually. Holy moly, never mind. Yeah, okay. We're gonna get all the way to the end of her meter. Yeah, oh my god. Okay. Hey, guess what? Now, I'm gonna pop this on you. And I'm gonna go... 1. Let's see here. Yeah, because if we pop it again, we'll break her meter, and we'll go... Yeah, let's just do a full combo to keep breaking her away. Sure, right? Okay. She's invincible during this. It would have been nice if I got some Artorias stuff to get her meter there. Gain stars from that too. Go to 87. Break gauge. Okay. Getting heated up. Magic bullets. Ignore defense. Doesn't matter. Oh my god! Okay. Let's do some well-balanced way. Okay, this battle is insanely going crazy. Here's my thought. We need another invincible. We got another invincible. Right? Let's go 1, 2, 3 to get you meter, because the next turn, if we need it again, we'll do it again. Right? This is kind of redonky donk. She doesn't have break invincible. She might get it here. Nope, I don't think so. She'll get AoEs though, which might become a problem, but we'll see here. As long as we survive 1 turn, which I think we should, right? Then what we'll just do is we'll pop over to, with Artorias there. Whoa, I don't think I've seen that animation. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we just gonna win? Wait, time blink? Okay, well that's a bit annoying. Okay, well we're gonna need that with you then. Right, we're gonna pop this with you. Pop this with you. Because time blink gives what? It gives 1 turn, 1 left. Well, we're not gonna be able to attack you per se, but that's okay. Right? Because then we'll kill you with... I mean, you have like no HP left, so it's fine. This battle is really funny. What a hard counter. Let me said, I normally look up stuff for what to do for these. I didn't look this one up. I was just like, let's give it a go. Wow, yeah. Wow. In fact, this wasn't even like the most effective one. I could have probably done this in a more effective way. Ignore invincible, but we have anti-enforcement, so it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, who cares? And then boom, here we go. Fragarak. Boom, you're dead.
良い旅路よ
Wow. That that was easy. And here's my question. Do I just do the same thing? If it's Alice, if it's a caster, do I just do the same thing? Because we have a bonus against casters. Do I just do it again? I could just do it again. I could even throw on that ignore invincible plus cuz she dude, if it's Alice, wait, I have a Oh, you finally made it this far, Master? It's the nose old Pinocchio from victory after victory? No? What I say, it's good to stay humble, but I won't stand for this. Ploy kickshaw's on now. Alice's ploys are the greatest. That's why I crammed the Holy Grail I picked up into the Shiny Star. Bring it on, kid! I'll show you the true Shiny Star. It's time for the final showdown here in Kumano Hot Springs 1999.
熊野旅館の霊障オールクリア
Okay.
お疲れ様一緒に戦えて楽しかったわカルデアのマスターは将来有望ね
Let's see here. Oh, wait. It's still that. Okay. So it's not... Okay, so it's not Alice. It's a true fight against Shiny Star. That's kind of fun. That could be fun. Why don't I just do the same thing? Why don't I just try the same strategy? This is it. Only one, pedal to the metal, no holds barred, also, and the number one Shiny Star, since all 5 wishes have come true, even Master won't be able to defeat it. You managed to win, I wouldn't mind a dunk in the spring. 5 abilities allowed to reduce its own turn down by landing Noble Phantasm. Okay. Landing a set number of critical hits and Noble Phantasm's output decreases. Oh, hey! Frega Rock! Frega Rock! Frega Rock! Right? That's just gonna be the strategy. Like, this is... I think the exact same strategy is gonna work really well. So... let's give it a try. Right? It seems like it'll just... work, maybe? Worst comes to worst, I got the revive. I have not looked it up. So... let's see here. There is a chance that there'll be some stuff in place to prevent that, but... oh, it's in color! It was gold this whole time. I think it might have been in color in the final battle. I was just thinking about other stuff. Dream Collection. So, 50 turns. So it'll eventually wear down? But you turn down the wish register. Huh. That's interesting. You know what else is interesting? Me punching you over and over. Like this. Like this. Like this. Let's go. Let's leave those there and we'll do those next turn there. I don't think it's single target, so I might actually have to worry a bit more about how this goes, but we'll see here. Now, crits are good. We have crits, right? So let's see here. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, it is multi-hit. Well, this is going to work the same way as before. Okay. So I'm gonna... oh, yeah, that's fine. We can break that, no problem. Let's do the exact thing we did last time. Pop this on you. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then I guess 3 for you. Again, I wish we had a 1 for Artoria, but that's fine. We'll grab you then. Okay. Yeah, break gauge, good. Another crit. Desire collecting. That's a lot of stuff down. That's a lot of stuff up. Uh-oh.
誰か
Well, that's not good.
いない。ごめんなさい。バゼナーカウンター
Have I created a perpetual motion machine? Oh, good heavens. Wait. Wait. It is kind of... This is still kind of working. This strategy is still working. Because it has 7 left of that. This strategy is kind of working pretty okay. I don't have a full combo, but I can pop
理想のエネル
this.
ギー補給です。
I can pop
決
this.
着の時。
I can
い
pop
ただきます。ごちそう
this.
さま。
We'll keep that going.
こ
We'll
れくらい
get this started.
余裕。
I'm gonna hold on to that because that'll give her the anti-enforcement there later. Right? Let's go
後より
1,
出て先には
two,
無用。はい。
3. Keep lowering that count, I guess, for now.
逆光
Okay. Dude, Bazit is such a good servant. Bazit is, like,
返品は
incredible. Breakdown stun, special resist. Okay, wait, that's bad for us. Wait, I didn't know that would happen. Okay, I get 1 turn of stuff happening, I guess. 1 turn of attacks. Okay, Aoko, do you want to take a turn of just doing crazy stuff?
アクセル
Okay, well, you get that.
サポあれサポートして
All right, let's see here.
エンズもらうわチャンス
Oh, yeah.
もらえ
Oh, yeah.
そこ動くな
There we go.
この距離なら外さない
Okay. That's a lot of crits. Blast Sparkle.
あ浅い
Ow. That might kill... That's gonna kill Aoko.
浅い
Yeah,
やられちゃった
that's fair. Okay. Mash is here. Now here's the thing. I can give this to you. Oh my god, hold up. Wait. Can I... This is... Is this the targetable one? That's for yourself. I can't target focus that one. Because if I could target focus that... Oh, I should have done move that, because then I could have got invincible. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna pop... Yeah, that's... I kind of screwed up there. It's okay. We'll get you going with that. This should still work out. I'm gonna do this. If you survive, we'll do so much damage. Right? Or, no, let's just do that full combo here. No, the double, because then we'll do crazy stuff. And then blue to get the regain. Sure. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if this works. Can we just answer her? Can we do it? Let's see. Because we do have a defense, against this.
海も陸も走ります
One shiny star. Okay, well, no, that killed.
もう少し
That killed.
読み込みと練り込みバゼナー
Oh my god.
逆光線フラガラックフラガラックアンバン
Dude. Dude, are you serious? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a moment. I'm going to clear this. I'm going to... Let's get this going. Let's go with this. And check. Okay, so we won't get enough here to do our thing this... Or... Wait. Oh my god. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go release Noble Phantasm because we'll kill this turn. Right? We're going to do it. We're going to release the Noble Phantasm. Right? You'll get that going. Guess I could have saved the thing, but that's okay. Because then what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3. Right? Do the big green. Let's see. Because even when Guts procs, next turn we'll do even more. Let's see here. We should be able to kill.
返品は不可です
Yeah, there we go.
そういうこれもまたフラガラックです
Guts for half. Doesn't matter. Bop. Check this out. Hit me again. Doesn't matter. Bop. I mean, I could have even won without popping
次
that
の方どうぞ
one there. I probably would have had enough HP. That was a cool battle. Boy, does Bazit destroy certain battles. Bazit is a hard counter to a lot of content, right? And we get the second Holy Grail that was taken away and stolen by Robin. All right. Cool beans. Well, that, my friends, does it. We are cleared for the upcoming future. What's next? What's next for us? Well, we do have the Presidential Singularity II, which I'm kind of scared of. It's coming up, though. We also have, I have to do there'll probably be 2 videos on Summer 2, I think is the one, right? The one with Ryder Ishtar, because that's a broken in half one, and it'll be super long if I don't do that. So I'll be doing that one there. And then, what is upcoming? Let me see here. FGO, upcoming events. I'm going to double check. There is entirely a chance we get the now confirmed Strange Fake one, because apparently we're going to have Caldia's Summer Adventure rerun. We have Lilim Harlot rerun. And then the big thing before the summer is the Dancing Dragon Castle, and then summer and everything. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the plan is going forward, right? There is, again, fully a chance that because they gave us our boy, right? Richard early, but we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll probably do, I think I'll do Summer 2 before the Presidential Singularity, just in case of stuff. I don't know, I'll have to see. I also want to keep getting my pods and keep leveling up characters, and there's a bunch of stuff I still have to do, like getting these are the free quests. There's still some of these I had to do, like I've not done that one there. I did try this one, Invading Giant Trojan Horse. I legitimately do not understand what to do for that one. Can someone give me, like, I even looked up, like there's no guides for this. No one has ever explained it. Can someone explain what to do for this? I don't get it. I tried. It is very difficult, and I don't like wasting my resources on trying it. Otherwise, guys, that's that. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order as we head to the Summer 2 events, right? We'll go do those, because again, there was 2 of them, so it'll be extra long unless I break it up, and I don't want to do another 4-hour video. We'll see you guys next time for that. Ciao. Yo.